Hello guys, my name is Michael, and today I'll be training you on how to make use of the Whiteboard animation software. So Whiteboard allows you to create amazing videos to explain a complex idea in a more easier and more efficient and also in a more attractive way. So the software we'll be making use of today is the videoscribe. So you can just get the website here, videoscribe.co. Then you'll be given a 7-day free trial. So after which you have to pay, you can make your payments. Then if you look at the pricing here, you'll see that if you are purchasing the software on monthly basis, so you'll be paying $39. But if you are going to buy it for a whole year, you'll get a discount of 64%, and you'll be paying $14 per month, which is equivalent to $168 for the per year. So if you feel like you love the software and you want to own it forever, so you can pay $995. So there are other software you can use. You can make use of the Dolly. So the Dolly costs $67, $67 with some additional fee, which is called the enterprise fee, which is what I think $97. So we have the Dolly as well. The Dolly supports the text to speech functions. So, but now I'll be making use of the Whiteboard of the videoscribe. So what you just need to do is that after purchasing the software, after registering, you get your email, the password, then you download the software, then you log in with your password and your email. So here we are on the software now. So what you just need to do is just input your password, your email and your password, then log in. So once you log in, so we're having different kind of functions here. So for this place here, down here, if you want, this function is for if you want to import a scribe or template into your project. So why this function here is the recent, why here is the recent means this current scribe you are working on. The local scribe means all the scribe projects that you are working on, while the online are the various scribe onlines. The template, these are the templates that can easily download and make use of for your projects. You can practice it. You can make use of it as a practical. So on my local file here, you can see on my local page here, you can see that I'm having various kind of scribe. So these are the scribe projects that I got from the template scribe. So if I move here to the next page, you'll see that I still have more. So if I move to the third one, so here we'll be going through some of the scribe. We'll be looking at how to create a scribe text, image, graph, how to make use of the drawing option, the fading, the moving. We're having the morph. So we'll be creating various kind of whiteboard animation. So just pay attention. Then if you don't get any ideas, so you can just go back to the video and try and watch it again. So here, so if you want to start creating the scribe, so what you need to do is that you come down here to create a new scribe. So you click on it, you create it. So this is the canvas page for the scribe. So on this canvas page, we're having the save or export. We're having the music, which is the background music. We're having the voiceover. We're having the background canvas. So if I want to change it, I can just click here, then go down here and pick a color. Let me pick green. Then you click OK. Then you click. So once you click OK, the canvas will change to green. So let me change it back to white. It just needs to go here. Then you click on white. So this is if you want to choose the and, there's some various and here. So you can actually work with the videoscribe offline as well. So this is if you want to publish it and export it as MP or maybe AVI in video formats. So for this place, these functions, that is if you want to add images, if you want to add text, if you want to make use of graph. So this we're having the camera function, we're having the zoom. So the camera function is not currently yes because I've not created any scribe. So you can just try and go through the functions so you'll be able to understand this. So another one I want to show you is that let's assume you want to import a scribe. So if you want to import it, all what you need to do is come down here, then click on import. So if you're having any scribe, you can easily import it. For now, I'm having a particular scribe here, which is so I can just click on it easily, then open it. So once I click on it now, it will load the scribe and bring it out. So let's just load it now. So you can see that it's loading the scribe now. So this is that's the how to import the scribe into your project. So it's loading it now. So let's just wait. So you can see that it's actually load the scribe. So this is one of the function of importing a template. If you're having a template that you are working on, you can just export it out. Then after exporting it out, take it to if you want to make use of it in a friend's laptop, so you can easily import it into your friend's laptop. So let's start now. So let me go back. So if you want to start creating a scribe, so what you need to do is that just come down here, you go to create a new scribe. So the first one on our list here is I'll be creating text animation. So if you want to create the text animation, so what you need to do is you come down here under add new text, so you click on it. So once you click on it, you enter your input. So let me call it tutorial 1. So now once you enter your text, if you come down here, you see that there is this kind of a font. You can click it and change it to any font you feel like. So we're having Alice, we're having various fonts here. So now another thing you can also do is that you can also change the how will I call it? Should I call it if you want to make it more bold, so you can click on it on this regular, then click on bold. You can see that it actually increase. So if you want to make it less, you can click this one. If you want to make it extra bold, we having so if you want to if you want to import other fonts, you can make use of this. So this if you want to place the scribe, so in the middle or the last one. So in case you want to change the color of the scribe, so what you just need to do is just click on the color here, then click on any color you feel like. So let me just click on green. So that's to change the color of the scribe, of the text scribe. So if I click OK here, you'll see that it has created the green scribe. So let's try and create another one. So if you want to create a text, just come down here. So let's enter tutorial 2. Tutorial 2. Am I correct? Tutorial 2. So let me change the color to yellow. You come down here, you click on yellow, then you click done here, then you click done here. So you can see that it has created tutorial 2. So let's create another text animation. We have that is tutorial 3. So this is tutorial 3 now. So let me change it to red. So I think this is red. So you click done here, then you also click done here. So you can actually, so once you're on the scribe, you can just click on any scribe using your mouse. So once you click on it, you hold it with your left hand mouse, then you can move it about. You can move it here, you can move it anywhere you feel like. So you can move it anywhere you feel like. You just click on it once, then you click on it, but this time you hold it, then you can move it anywhere. So the next thing is that we'll be editing our scribe, so that we look at the various drawing options. So now currently I've created the scribe. So if you want to explore more of option, which is the element properties, so you can just click on the scribe, then you double tap it with your left hand mouse. So it will bring you to this page whereby you can actually make use of additional functions. So we're having the draw. So these are the draw works. We're having the draw. So if I'm to choose, you can choose an and here, the and you feel like you want to use. So let me pick just this and. Then you click, you go back, then you click done. So if I play the scribe now, if you want to play, so this is the play button. If you want to play it from the first scribe, so you make use of this one. But if you want to play the current scribe, you just make use of play from current elements. So if I play it now, you can see that it actually draw the scribe. So that's the drawing function. But for this, if I want to play it from the first scribe, which is tutorial 1, so what I need to do is, even though I select the tutorial 3 scribe, so what you're going to do is that you come down here, you can see that it actually brought us kind of text, which is a play from start. So if I click it now, it will play from start. You can see it's creating the tutorial 1, then it will move to tutorial 2, and then after this it will move to tutorial 3. Yeah, so that's how it. You can see that it actually creates those scribe. So but if you think that you don't want it to create it on different canvas, like, let me just explain. You know, as it's creating this one now, you can see that the other image canvas we're hidden, but you want it to just create everything on a single canvas without changing it. So let me just click on so you understand what I'm saying. You can see that it's creating the first one now on a particular canvas here. So you know it actually switched to the second one here, then thereafter switch to the third one. But if you want it to stay on just a single canvas, you don't want it to switch, so what you just need to do is that you can just you can just click on the first one, you click on you hold your control button, then you click on the second one. So you can see that it actually selects two scribe at once, then you hold your control button, then you click the third one. You can actually see that it actually selects everything at once. So you come down here under set camera to current position, you click on it. So once you click on it, you just need to move it a bit now. So if I play the scribe again, you can see that it will just make use of one canvas and create everything. So if you just look at it, you can see that it's creating the canvas here now. So it will create the second one here now, then it also create the third one here. So you can see that it actually makes use of just one canvas to create everything. So if you're playing it as, you can actually switch turn off the zoom button, so it won't zoom at the end. So that's how to create to make use of the function. But instead of clicking on the control button and clicking it one after the other, so what you can just do is that you can just press control. If you are going to select all the scribe, you can just press control A, which will highlight everything at once. Then you can move it to, you can click on set the camera, then move it to anywhere you want. So another function is that you can actually increase the size of this text here. All what you need to do is just come down here, you increase it, you can drag it here, so you increase it, or you can also decrease it as well. So that's about the drawing option. So now let's move to the next drawing option. So if you want to go to the drawing option, I've told you before, you click on the scribe, you double tap. So once you double tap, it will bring you to the drawing option here. You can see, if you click here, you'll see that there are various kind of options. We make use of the drawing option. That's the one you make use of the hand. So if I click for preview, you can see that it's drawing it with an hand. But if you want it to just fade in, you don't want it to draw, so just click on here, then click on fading, this fading down here. So if I click here to preview, you can see that it will just comes out, which is then just fading. So also again, if you want it to move in, you want an hand to bring it in, so you can just click on moving. So once you click on moving, you can select the angles to which you want it to move it from. If you want to move it from the top, so just click here, then you click the top here, so a particular hand will bring it. So you can just select any hand that you feel like you want it to bring it down. So if I go back to the scribe now and play, you can see that an hand will actually bring it from the top. But if you don't want an hand to bring it, or you want to select a different hand, so you can just come to the drawing hand here. Then if you want no hand, you can click on the no hand option, then you click down here. So if I play I only apply this on tutorial 3, so if I play it now, you can see that it will just come down here. So now if I want to make use of tutorial 2, so there are two ways of going to the element properties. You can either click on it, then double tap and go to the element properties. But if you feel like that is stressful, you can just come down here, then come to this symbol here, you click on element properties. It will still bring you to the same option. So let's try and bring it from the right angle here and see how it's going to work. now we click on play this current element. So you can see that it came from the right hand side. So let's explore more so that you understand how it works. So if you want to apply this function to everything at once, you can just click on Ctrl A to highlight everything. Then okay, I don't think you can apply it on everything, so you can just do it one by one. Then you can move it from the down button, then play it. You can see that it's already come from beneath. So that's how it works. So let me play this one, see whether so you need to do it one by one. You can't do it at once. So now let's go to more option. So another one is that you need to define the text behavior. Immediately it comes in. How do you want it to behave? Do you want it to bounce? So what you need to do is just click on this moving effect here. You can choose bounce. So the behavior will be like, once it comes in now, it will just bounce. So let me just play it so you understand. So you can just see that it bounces. So you can select various element behavior here. You can select the overshot, the uniform, and various kinds. So let me just select here. So that's another function. So the next one we'll be going to the timer. So we're going to the timer. So for the first timer here, the first timer, which is also called the animate timer, is the number of timer that it actually takes to draw the particular project. So if I set this to 10 here, if I set it to 10, you'll see that it will draw this particular text within 10 seconds. So let's see it now. We are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it actually took 10 seconds to draw this image here. So that's the function of the animate timer. You can also call it the drawing time. So let me just return it back to 2 seconds again. So for the pause time is just like the amount of time you want it to wait before moving taking the transition time. So I'll set it to 10 seconds so that it will be more obvious. So let me set it to 10 seconds here now. 10 seconds. So you click it. So I'll be setting the transition time to 0. So let me click done. So now for this yellow, I actually make use of it on the yellow tutorial 2. So if I play it now, you see that it will take 2 seconds to do everything here, but it will wait for 10 seconds before moving to the next scribe. So let me play it now. So you can 2 seconds, then it will wait for 10 seconds before moving to the next one. So we are still waiting here. So after 10 seconds, it will move in. You can see that it takes 10 seconds to move in. So the pause time and the transition time also goes together, because if you're having the pause time, the transition time is also the number of time that it will wait before changing to the next one. So for example, if I set the pause time to 0 here, and I set the transition time to 10, you can see that if I play this animation, you will see that it will still wait for 10 seconds. That's because the transition time also work out just like the pause time. So let's see now, within 2 seconds it will draw this, but it will still wait for 10 seconds before moving to the next animation. So maybe you are still talking on an image, so this will help you to navigate between the time. So you can see that it actually waited for 10 seconds before moving to the next one. So that's about the timer. So for the timer, I can just set it for 5 seconds here, then set it for 5 seconds here. So it will still result to 10 seconds, because 5 plus 5 is 10. So let's do the counting now. So 2 seconds, 1, 2. So it's done at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to 10. So it will change to the second one now. Please come in. Okay, now you can see that it actually comes in. So that's how it actually works. So the next is that we'll be going to the image animation. So for the image animation, I'm deleting this. For the image animation, we are having inbuilt Scribe images. So if I click here now, so if you want to create the image animation, so what you do is you come down here under the add new image, you click on it. So once you click on it, the Scribe is having the inbuilt images. So if you go to arrow, you can see that there are various arrows here. These are for if you want to make use of the arrow, if you want to make use of the buildings, if you want to make use of callouts, if you want to make use of the emoji, if you want to make use of money, the currency, people, we're having the people female, we're having the people male, we're having the scenario, we have the technology. Why all these alpha symbol and animals, animated alpha, they are online. So you need to have your data connected before you can access all this online stuff. Yeah. So now I'll just be creating some images. So let me just go to the people here and let me create a particular guy here. So this is the guy. So now another thing is that if you want to import an image, maybe you're having your own image, you can just go to the add new image, then you come down here, you can see import. So you click on import. So once you click on import, you can go to where you actually store your picture, then you import it inside the Scribe, your project. So I'll be creating the, okay, let me delete this one first. Coming and delete this. So you go to add new image, then you go to people. So once you click on the image you want, you just click on it once, so it will load it out. So once it load it out now, it's having the same similar properties with the text animation, but the real difference is that the image animation make use of the morph drawing option. So I'll tell you how the morph drawing option actually works. So if I click it, double tap it here now, if you come down here, you'll see that it's having similar drawing option down here. So you can actually change the color effect if you want to just if you just want the outlines, you can click on this one. If you want to change the outline colors, you can change it to any color of your desire choice. Then it's having the same function, the drawing timer, the pause, the transition. So you can actually alter anything to your favorite choice. Then you can also flip the image if you feel like. You can rotate it. Let me set it to 50. So you can also rotate it. So you can rotate it. You can do some manipulation. You can choose a hand. It's similar to the text animation. So I'll be showing you the second one so you understand the morph. The reason why the morph is not here is because the morph is not applied on the first element, but any other element, maybe the second element, the third element, the morph is going to be applied. So you click done. So once you click done, you come down here, you can see that this is the image. So now let me import another image. So for this one, so this one is number 1. So let me import another image. You click on add new image. Let's import a car. This is a car here. So now you can see that this one is now in number 2. So let me just change this to full color. So you can see that this one is now in number 2. So you can see this number 1, this number 2. So if you place this elements on this one, you see that it actually cover the child image. But if you want to place the child in front of the car, what you just need to do is that you need to swap their position. You swap the child element into number 2. So all what you just click on it, then you drag it to number 2. So you can see that it will the car will be at the back of the child. So now another thing is that then let's explore the morph function. So let me return the guy back to number 1. So now what I'm going to do here is that I'm going to build like a transformer. I think some of you guys must have watched the Transformer movie, whereby a particular robot actually transform into a car. So I'm going to make this guy here transform into this car using the morph function. So what I'll do is that you go to the element properties again. Then once you get to the element properties, you come down here to the drawing option here. You click on this. You can see that we're having a new one which is called the morph. So you click on it. So it will ask you that where do you want it to what image do you want to change to the car. You tell him that you want the guy here to transform into this car. So you click OK. So once you click on it, so now before that, let's set the camera. So what you need to do is just click on your press Ctrl A, then you click on set the camera here, then you move it a bit. Then now let me play the image so you see how it works. You can see now that it's doing the image, the guy, but it won't do the car. It will just transform this guy here into that car. So let's see how it works. You can see that it's transforming it now into that car. So that's how just like the Transformer movie. So that's how the image animation works. So if you want to delete any element, you can just click on it, then come down here, then you delete the element. So if you want to lock any element, you don't want to tamper with the element, so you come down here under the lock element, you click on it. So you won't be able to tamper with the element, but if you want to unlock it, you click on the element down here. If you click it here, it won't work. So you come down here, you click on it, then you click on the unlock element, so you'll be able to unlock it. So let me just unlock it now. So you can see that I've unlocked it. So the next one we begin to, so let me just delete it now. Ctrl A, then you can press the delete button on your system. It will also delete it. Then you click done. So the next one is that we're going to labels. So that's where we'll be talking about. Okay, we're going to charts, not labels. So you click on you go to the add new chart here. Okay, before that, let's go to, if you want to import images, you come down here, you click on add an image, you come down here, import. So let me just select an image. So an image. So let me just click on this particular image here. Just click on it, double tap. So it will load the image inside the canvas, inside the project. So it's loading it now. So just waiting. So now it has loaded the image. So you can just choose any way you want it to come in. You can click on the moving. Then you can also click moving from the top. The other thing is that you can transform an imported image using the morph. So let me just explain. So now if you have an image like this, this is a picture of myself. So now let me import another image, an inbuilt image. Let's say a car. Now if you try to make use of the morph function, you want to transform this image into this armor tank here. You won't be able to do that because the videoscribe doesn't support it. So if I click on the element properties here, if I go to morph, so if I click on the morph from this image, this it won't be visible. So if I click on done, now let me set the camera. Let me set the camera now. Now let's play the image. You can see that it's actually, we use the moving effect, but to transform to the next image, it won't be able to do that. So let's watch it. You can see it will just bring out the image. It won't transform into it. So you can see that it doesn't work. So it only works on the inbuilt images here. So for example, if I try to, another thing before I forget, if you want to replace this image, so what you just need to do is I just click on the if you want to replace any element, not only this image, so you just come down here to element properties, you click on it, then you go to, this is the image here, right? So you just come down here to select image, you click on it, then you can select any image of your choice, it will replace it. You can see that we have replaced my own piece with this young lady here. So if I play it now, it will easily transform this lady to this armor tank because it's an inbuilt image. So let me just play it now. So we use the moving effect. Then let's see how it works. You can see now that it's transforming. That's because it's an inbuilt image. So it's amazing, right? So that's how it works. You can actually use the morph fixture for this. So that's how it works. So now let's move to the next one. Let's move to how to create charts. So here we'll be creating the bar charts, the pie chart and the line chart. So you come down here if you want to create a chart. Down here you click on it, so you enter the values, let's say orange, then you use the comma button to separate a variable name from the second variable name. Then let's enter apple, let's enter the mango. Then now if you want to enter the value, let's say how many oranges do we have? We have 20 oranges, so you use the comma to separate it again. we're having 40 here. So for the apple, then for the mango we're having 30. So now what do you want to create? You want to create a bar chart or a pie chart, so you can create it now. So after creating it, so where do you want the label? Okay, let me just click on it now so you understand how it works. So now this is how it works. Now you can see that this is the orange, which is I think maybe it's 20, the apple is 40, while the mango is 30. So if you want the text here to be outside the box, so what you just need to do is just double tap, then you come back to edit chart here, then you come to label location, you click on outside, then you click done. So you can see now that it is outside the box. So if you want to apply color on this element here, so what you do, just come to the element properties, then you go to the edit chart, you click on color, then you click done. So you can see that it's actually input the color. So if you want to include the values again, so you come to element properties, you go to edit chart, then you go to show value, you click done. So you can see that the value is now visible. We're having 20, which is lesser than the 30 of mangoes. We're having 40. So that's how to create this is the bar chart here. You can see if you come down here under the edit chart, you can see that it is a bar chart. So we're having three types that you can create. We're having the pie chart. So if I click on the pie chart now, it will give me a pie chart. So this is the pie chart. This is a pie chart. So if I want to change to a line chart, so you can go to this element properties, then you go to the edit chart, then you click on the line chart, then click on done. So you can see that this is a line chart. So you can actually change the how it's going to, you can rotate it. So that's how it works. So that's how to draw all those elements. So the next one is that we'll be looking at how to import background music. So if you're having any background music that you feel like you want to use, so you come down here, you click on, you come down here, import mp3, then you click on it, then you can select any music of your choice. So let me just select this one for sample. So once you click on it, you can actually reduce the volume. You know, your voice has to overshadow the background music, so you can just reduce the background music down here, then you click on done. So once you click on done, you are good to go. So if you want to make use of the voiceover as well, so you can just come down here. So if you click on this one, you'll be able to record. Then once you record, you import it in. But if you have pre-recorded video audio, you can just come down here. Then once you come down here, you can just import the audio, then you click on done. So you can actually reduce the volume here, you can adjust it to the highest, so that once you adjust it to the highest, so that the background music volume will be lesser than the voiceover, so that it won't overshadow the voiceover music. So another thing you can use, that if you feel like your voice is not that good, you can actually make use of some software. You can go for the Speechilo, which is $27. You can go for the voice, I think voice maker that's in. I'm not very sure. You can just search online for text to speech. You can go for the Ivona. So we're having different kind of we're having the natural reader as well, so you can make use of that. So for this is a default hand. Maybe you want a specific hand to apply to all your projects from the beginning. You don't want to stress yourself picking an hand. So what you just come down here to the default scribe hand. You click on it. So once you click on it, you'll be able to select any hand of your choice. Maybe this one. So once you select this from the beginning, so this hand will be applied to every of your elements. So that's how it works. So now let's just build just a small project and see how it's going to work. So now I'm going to build the Hamilton guy again. So let's just this guy here. Then I'll click on image. So this one here. So now this guy is going to transform now into this Hamilton. So what I need to do is that I need to click on the second element to use the morph function. You go to element properties, then you go to the the drawing option down here. You go to morph, then morph from this place. You click done. So let's say the camera, just Control A to alight everything. You set the camera, you adjust it. So once I adjust it, if I play it now, you can see that well, the default hand I choose this hand. So now let's see that you see that it will transform now into that vehicle. You can see now that it's transforming. So that's great now. So that's done. So for the second one is that for the second one, the second project, we are going to make this this vehicle here to move from this place to this place. So if you want to do that, let me delete this one. Another function that I forgot to show you is that you can actually duplicate a project. Maybe you're having an element like this, or what you need to do is, not a project, an element. So you just press Ctrl C, which is to copy. Then you can press here to paste it. So once you paste it, it will paste on the former on the first image. So if I try to move it out, you can see that it's now 2. So now let me move this one here. I'll move this one here. So now what I want to do here is I want this vehicle here to move from this side to this side. So I won't make it to be very obvious. So what I'll do is that I'll use outline for this one. So what I need to do is I'll click here, then come down to outline, so it won't be obvious. So let me use this so it will be more, you understand it better. So let's see that it's moving from that place to this place. So now you click on the second image, you apply the morph function. The morph, you ask it that it should move from this place to this place. You click on done. So now let me set the camera now. Control A, then you go to set camera, you adjust it, then you play it. Now if I play it now, it will draw the first image. The morph can be applied on the first image. So now it will move from the first image to the second. You can see now it's just like it's moving. It's amazing, right? So that's how to create something like that. So that's how to create it. So another one, okay, which project should we create? Let's create the text. Let's create my dynamic, tech knockout. So please kindly subscribe to my channel so that you won't miss tutorial like this. So thank you so much. Please try and subscribe and click the like button. So if you have any question, you can just put it on comment box. So this is the a text now. So let me just, for the text, the morph can't work on the text. Whether you create millions of text, it can't work. So let me just do it for you now. Ctrl V. So I've duplicated it. Now let's try and do it on the text. You will see that you won't find this function here. You can see that the function is not there. So it doesn't work on the text. It only works on images and I think a graph. It works on graph. So let's create a graph. Let's create let's say mango, comma, then I'm coming orange. Then let's enter the value. Let's say 40 and 60. Then let's apply the color. Let's put it on a pie chart. Let it show the value. Let the label should be outside. Yeah, click done. So now you can see now. So what I want to do is that I want to transform this vehicle now. This once it will transform from this place to this one. Then from this one I want to transform into this pie chart here. To this pie chart here. So now let's see how it works. You click on it. Then let's go to the morph. You go to morph. Then you ask that it was, the text is not showing you. Yeah, that's why the text is before it. So it doesn't work on text. You click on this one. Click on it. So let me just delete the text here so that it won't alter it. Okay, now let me set the camera. Set the camera. Now let's start. It will just draw this first image. Then after drawing the first image, the vehicle will move to the second image. Then it will transform to the pie chart. You can see now that it's moving. Then after getting to this place, it will now transform to the pie chart. So you can see now that it's transforming now into the pie chart. So you can use this to explain so many concepts. So So thank you. So now let's export the image now. Before that, so if you want to save your project, so you come down here to save. If you want to save it or export it as Scribe, so you come down to save. Then once you get to save, you enter the name. You can call it let me call it tutorial 10. Tutorial 10. So you can export it. So once you save it now, let me save it now. So if I go back, you can see that this is it, this tutorial 10. But if you want to save it offline to your friend, so what you need to do is that you come to this save option here. You come to this place, you enter the name, then you come down here to save Scribe to your computer. You click on it. So once you click on it, it will take you to a location, so you can enter it and click on and enter tutorial 10. Then you save it. So now if I go to my desktop, to my Explorer on the, I think, where did I save it? Okay, so window E, we go to desktop, then we go to the video scribe project. There's it here. You enter it. You can see now this is tutorial 10. So this tutorial 10 here. So that's how to save it as the scribe project. So now let's go back to the, if you want to export it as a video format, you come down here, you click on it. If you're having a logo, you can actually click here to also add the logo, but I think it has to be in PNG format on a specific size. So let me just click let me go for this one. So you can, okay, I think this is having size problem there. Let me click, okay, this one here, size problem. Sorry, I didn't resize it well. Good. So let me just go for an image here. I click on it. Wow. So you just need to resize it to 120 by, you just need to resize to be below 1200 by 1200 pixels. So let me try and see if anyone would work. If it doesn't work, I will just leave it. Okay, this one works. You can see that it has imported it. So if I go back now, you can see that it's down here. So let's go to, so what you just need, you click on download here. So you can actually click on AVI, you make use of AVI, then you enter the name, then you save it. So once you save it, once you click done here, it's done. So if you save it into your computer, then you can access it. If you want to make use of Vimo on any other things, you can make use of it. So thank you so much for this tutorial. So before leaving, so let me teach you how to import so that you understand it again. You come down here. So we are going to import tutorial 10. You know, we are not going to make use of. So if you want to access any of the Scribe, you can just click on it. Just click on it down here, any of your project. So this is it now. You know, I've accessed this one, but if you have exported it outside, so you can just come down here. You click on it, then you click on tutorial 10. So you wait a bit to load it. So it will load it now and bring it. You can see now that it has bring it. So thank you so much. Please kindly don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And thank you and God bless you in Jesus' almighty name. Amen.